Hi, welcome to Entertainment Solutions. Today, in this video, we're going to show you how the ZAFIRO Ecosystem products are covering all the guest connectivity needs when accessing into a building. So, first thing we can find welcoming us is a digital signage screen thanks to ZAFIRO Signage. But needless to say, the most important thing for a user when getting into a building is getting connected to Wi-Fi. So what are we going to do? We're going to pick our phones and trying to get connected. Looking for the network of the property, we'll connect, and then we will be diverted to the captive portal. This captive portal is native, and then it's recognizing the language of the mobile device, in this case Spanish, but when we will get connected, in this case 605 and then my surname, will be connected, and we are being said that there is a room which has been assigned to me. And then we'll see what happens later, because thanks to this initial connection with the Wi-Fi, when we will get into the room and the TV, we'll have the capability or the possibility to do streaming without any need of getting up again. So let's continue our trip along the property. If we read this digital signage screen and then we scan this QR code, we'll be landing in ZAFIRO Mobile, which is already identifying my room. This ZAFIRO Mobile is an app, web app, butler web app, where we will have all the information of the hotel, and we can chat to reception and do other kind of actions that we'll see later when we are in the room and in the rest of the building. But come with me and let's see the rest of screens that we can find in the building. So our digital signage, ZAFIRO Signage, can offer a sequence of screens running, can offer static screens like this, showing the agenda of the day, or if there's any other room where there's something, activities going on, you can see the agendas, or interactive videos that can be also running in loop. So next step in the ecosystem will be jumping into the room and see what happens in there. Let's figure out. Now we are in a floor of rooms in a hotel. So what are we going to do? Remember, we landed into the ZAFIRO web app of the hotel. If you see here, there is a lock. No need to download any application, okay? We get approached to the door. Open. Let's go inside the room. Again, let's play to infer. Imagine we are every single TV is a different room, okay? What we try to show you here is that any different brand, this is Grundig, this is Philips, this is Samsung, this is LG, and this is TCL, we can be working with any single brand in the market. Some of them will be with a set-top box, they will need a set-top box, but others like TCL, LG, Samsung and Philips, there is no need of set-top box and there is no need of Chromecast. In all of them, the ZAFIRO application can be running smoothly without any kind of external device. So I wanted to show you also that every different room in the hotel can be totally with a different design. In this case, as you see, there is a vertical menu. We're going to show you here how ZAFIRO is welcoming to us to the hotel. And then we land in a different interface with the remote of Samsung. Can be navigating in this vertical menu. And here, if you remember, imagine these two interfaces are very similar. Let's say exactly the same, okay? But you can see a difference. In here, if you remember the agenda we found in the hall, if you are a guest belonging to a specific group of guests because of any reason, like there is an event and you belong to this group of guests, when clicking here into the agenda, we can be having the agenda, while in here there is nothing. And this interface, which is very similar to that one, can be set in another different room. So as you see, ZAFIRO can be deployed in different monitors and also with different interfaces for the different type of guests. Okay, now we are going to see some features, one specific feature of ZAFIRO TV. We are not going to go too much into detail because we'll do another video related to ZAFIRO TV and the new features this module is bringing. But especially, I wanted to show you here something related to a question you make us very frequently. How the casting embedded works and how the application work in the new TV models, in the new smart TV models. In this case, we're going to use the TP platform for Samsung, and we are going to see the menu and jump directly straight forward to the casting feature. So if we go to this menu, first thing you'll see that native applications, they need to be there, okay? Let's try what happens with Netflix. We've seen this in other videos, but let's do a quick recall. If we go to here, let's remind, we need to go to start session and then scanning the QR code, and we will be requested, will be requested to be paired, okay? Okay, and Netflix is already on TV. Meaning, if I try to play whatever on my mobile, it will not work. Whatever content from Netflix will have to be started on TV all the time, okay? As you see here, all the content are here. Back to casting. What is new here? If we're back to casting, okay, let's jump, go into them, okay. If we go to casting, here, you will realize this casting template or interface is different than the one we were using before, because Google has requested us to follow this pattern, okay? So one thing that you will notice also is that previously we have been connected to ZAFIRO Mobile. Having this done, we don't need to scan this QR code. So let me show you. If I'm going to Spotify, for example, that it's, I have it in here. If I'm going to Spotify, okay, and I'm doing the connection, I didn't go through any QR code. Directly, Spotify is coming on the screen. And I can control the sound also. Okay? So Let's go back. Let's go back. This is all about casting. Let's see another functionality and explore a little bit more. Okay, so after this trip along the property, I think at the end I deserve to have a rest and order something. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I'm going to go to bars and restaurants and I'm going to order whatever there is, glass of wine, okay, bottle of wine, better even, okay, view card, where do I want it? Should be fine if somebody brings me the wine here. So as you will see, I will confirm my location thanks to the geolocation, except confirm my location and order now. And somebody will pick me the wine. It's not. I think it's time to go. Let's check out. So let me go to the checkout because I'm not happy with the tea, okay? So going back, all about your stay, my stay, and let's request a checkout because I think it's time to leave. Am I happy with my invoice? Yes. And